What is dialectical materialism? Like, what's the process? Okay, so Marx was a a student, kind of. It was a fan of some of Hegel's writings. Hegel talked about the dialectic in an ideological sense. A dialectic is when you have two contradictory ideas and you attempt to achieve synthesis between them by observing the resolution of their mutual contradictions. So you have like one idea, for example, which is universal suffrage, you know, a liberal value, and another idea, which is white supremacy and slavery. How can these two ideas coexist? Well, they did for centuries and still do to a large extent. So the dialectic is you have these contradictory ideals and they engage with each other and they compete and they sort of refine until eventually you reach a synthesis, which God willing one day will arrive at a synthesis between universal suffrage and white supremacy, you know. I'll tell you when we get there. And Marx was like, yo, Hegel, you're dumb and gay. In reality, the real dialectic that you should be focusing on right now, okay, the real dialectic is the material dialectic. Forget dialectics between ideas. Ideas are not constructed in a vacuum. Ideas are assembled as mechanisms to legitimize a person's position in a class hierarchy. That is to say, people will develop ideas in ways that align with the material interests of their class, or at the very least, what they're told are the material interests of their class. So forget about this ideology shit, you know. What you need to be concerned with is the actual material dialectic, the resolution of these disparate physical forces. And the dialectic, of course, the most Marxists are concerned with in this case is the material positioning between the bourgeois and the proletariat, where you have the conflict and the antagonisms present in their fight for dominance. So that's what dialectical materialism is. It's viewing the world through the lens of analyzing conflicts in material class and station and the way in which those conflicts resolve or at least shift over time based on the mutual antagonistic forces being sheared off or adjusted or changed or resolved or shifted altogether.